Suncoast Marketing, we deliver bright ideas in design, print, promotion, and distribution. Suncoast Marketing for over 40 years, serving South Florida as well as the entire U.S. and even internationally from right here in South Florida. Call us for all your printed documents, promotional products, trade shows, labeling, digital marketing, web design, SEO, and social media marketing. Visit us at suncoastmarketing.com or simply call 954-583-4351.
Welcome to the 2-Minute Warning, a sports talk platform that will examine current issues in the world of sports, the athletes, and the communities they impact. With your host, former NFL star Benny Blades. Benny will be speaking with both current and former athletes, asking the questions about the lessons they've learned on their journey and how they impact the community. Call into the show now at 888-565-1470. Mr. Blades, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Hi, this is your host, Benny Blades. Welcome to another show of the 2-Minute Warning. I'm going to skip the NFL notes. I will jump right into it. I am talking with Lomas Brown and William White, two of my best friends of the Detroit Lions. Guys, welcome on.
Well, I can barely hear you.
You barely hear me?
Oh, there you go. I can hear you now.
There he is. There he is.
There you go.
Okay. Look, before we start, Lomas, lick the lip. There you go.
I want your audience to know. I want your audience to know why I'm one of your favorites because of that sign behind me. All those Buckeyes behind me that you just love so much. Yeah.
No,
Wait a minute.
no. See that right now? See that right now? All right.
Right there.
3-6 and 3-5. We roam the secondary together, baby. Come on now. But,
So wait a minute. Y'all just gonna start. Hold on. Y'all gonna just start and leave the gate out? Wait a minute. Right there, Benny. Right there. Okay.
Oh,
We
there
good.
we go.
We good.
Hey, Loma. We ain't doing that Gator thing on this show. This is a straight Hurricane show. I allowed you to come on because you're one of my best friends.
Right.
I ain't trying to hear that. It's not Gator Nation. Look. And William came on because that's my doing. Even though Ohio State robbed one from me. Okay? Right, Noonan?
I didn't say that, but okay.
Yeah. But guys, look, no doubt. I just want to thank you. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on now. I mean, you guys have been watching. Lomas, congratulations, to your case. You guys number 8 going into the season. William, I don't think Ohio State Buckeyes are going to play this year, are they?
No, but they'll still be number 2. They'll still be number 2.
Yeah, they rank number 2.
No, Lomas, no. If you don't play, you can't be number 2.
Why not?
You ain't playing nobody. You just going to stay number 2 and you ain't going to play nobody?
Well, we going to play. We just not going to play now. The Big Ten is just smart. That's all. They just smart.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah. They gonna wait for the season to be over and say we're number 2. We're number 2.
Right.
That's not how that works. But yeah,
we just want to see if this corona gonna spread amongst everybody else. Cause if you're trying to stay 6 feet apart, how you gonna play football? Come on, Lomas.
That's
how
true.
you gonna play football if you stay 6 feet apart and you're not supposed to be talking on each other? It's funny. They're playing high school ball. The coaches got on masks on the sideline, but out there on the field, they still hitting each other in the mouth and spitting on each other and everything else. So it's just an interesting time right now.
It's a very interesting time. Because the thing is, I tell people all the time, I shut down my youth league program because I don't want not one child up on my watch to be sick.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got a nephew that's down in Miami. He's dying to play. And I want to see the Hurricanes play, but I don't want to see any one of those kids get sick when they're out there.
Right.
And so How do we get around that?
Well, I know back here just today, they just announced back in Michigan, they're opening up our high schools now. So we were shut down, but the governor, she just announced that we could start. So we're getting ready to start next week, and we're going to play 6 games and we go right to the playoffs. So, you know, they were playing up in the upper part of Michigan. They were playing up there because the COVID cases weren't bad up there and had us shut down here. But she just opened it up today. So you got a lot of kids that are happy. But Benny, just like you say, man, you get one case. I mean, what you going to do? You got to shut down your team.
Right.
You got to shut. It's difficult.
Right. And I mean, like William said, we're talking about tackle football. We're not talking about flag football, social distancing and all that right there. We're not talking about it. We're talking about guys face to face, you know, especially you in the trenches, Loma. You guys are face to face every single play. And so with this whole COVID thing, I just don't know how the NFL is going to finish the season. I just really don't.
Well, and the other thing too, you know, go ahead, Reverend Doctor. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Lomas.
No, they talking about these face masks and everything. But they talking about these face masks. I don't know how you guys feel, and you know, I wore the shield. Benny, I think you had the shield for a minute too. But they talking about these face masks.
Only for a brief moment, Lomas, because I couldn't breathe. You got a big nose. You can't breathe about that stuff right there, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, but I wore it, and how uncomfortable it was. So you're right. That's something that they're going to have to deal with. But again, like you say, man, you spitting on each other, you bleeding, you sweating on each other every play, especially in the trenches. I just don't see how you're going to just prevent the spread if someone just happens to have it and don't know they have it. You know what I'm saying? They testing asymptomatic.
That's to your point. Can I say, and to Loma's point, it ain't like it's the NBA. Because the NBA, what they're doing, they're in a bubble for 3 to 4 months. They're not around anyone. These high school, colleges, and even the NFL, I mean, after practice, what they do? They go back home. They go to their dorm rooms and all that other stuff. So you don't know who you're around. So it's not like they're able to keep them in this bubble. And it's just going to be interesting because, like you say, if one person get affected, he go to practice. Guess what? He's around everybody. He's around all 100 or 50 players that's on the team.
Hey, wait a minute, Reverend Doctor. Is that a killer? Hold up, Benny. Is that a killer? Is that the killer?
No, I got 2 little dogs, and every time they see another dog walking by, they get all hot and excited.
Okay. What? I got a big 120-pound German Shepherd over here. That's why I know the difference in marks. I knew the difference.
I got golden poodles. They weigh like 9 pounds. Mine weigh like 98 pounds. Yeah.
There we go. Look, it don't nothing change between the 3 of us. Every time we get together, somebody got to argue about something, right? Long as how big is your dog? I can guarantee my drink is bigger than your dog.
Right.
But no, gentlemen, back to, you know what I mean, this situation, because Loma grew up there in Detroit, and the quarterback had 2 false negatives, you know what I mean, test results. And so how do you can't deal with that, because if he's a quarterback, let's say on Wednesday, he tests, quote unquote, positive for the virus, and he's out of the lineup. Look, there's no way this is gonna work. It can't work. It can't.
And it was ugly. It was ugly up here because Kelly, she went out. So she likes the Instagram wherever she is out. So when Matthew got those, I think it might have been 3 tests. When he got those positives and she was out somewhere tweeting, she said she had to leave the store. She said people was losing their mind on her and the kids because they thought, well, if Matthew's positive, then you must be positive. Why are you out in the stores and why you got the kids everything. And like she said, she had to leave. And later on, when it was found out that they were false positives that he got, that's when she kind of went back at them and said, especially the NFL, she said this can't happen in the NFL because, again, you got people at risk and you got these tests that are false positives. So I couldn't blame her for that, especially with them having 4 kids under the age of, 5 or 6? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it was ugly for a minute here.
Yeah, I mean, we have to say,
And that's the other thing.
all...
That's the other thing. Go ahead, Benny.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Lomas, that's the other thing. That's the other thing I think why we should be holding it down, because there's been so many false positive tests out there, and until we are really be able to qualify the testing if somebody's positive or negative, again, just doing a game like football where you contact and you're spitting on each other and all that other stuff, I don't know, man. That's just it's just too much chance for something bad to happen.
Now, William, because me and you hauled through that secondary for a lot of years, I tell people all the time, I wouldn't be the player that I became in Detroit if it wasn't for you getting on the field. Because I tell people all the time, my first year playing with I ain't gonna almost call the boy name. You know what I mean? he didn't know the bottom side would shoot from his helmet, and I was so glad you got on the field. You know what I mean? And I tell people right now, could me and you, could we have played in today's game?
Heck no. There's no way. I talk about that a lot. I tell people all the time, there is no way Benny Blaze and I would have been able, because that thing they call targeting, bruh, I mean, we used to pay each other if we knocked somebody out. Come on, man. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. No. I mean, and then again, like I said, how many times have we tackled somebody and stood over them and talked so much trash, and now it's called, what's that called now?
Taunting. That's taunting.
Yeah, taunting. And again, you're talking about grown men making millions of dollars and you're taunting them. Come on, man. Come on. That's just come on. That's Lomas. I don't even know how you do the broadcasting, because it's totally different. Totally different.
Hey, look at this. I was out at practice one day, and I promise you, I told the reporters, I said, if it was any old school guy here today watching practice, he would be throwing up right now. Man, they had a drill where they was running full speed at each other in full pass and not hitting. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, not hitting. I'm like, wait a minute, they running trying to get the angle and not hitting. I'm like, man, that wouldn't have worked back in the day with Benny, William, all us back. There's no way, man.
Hey, Lomas, remember when I went to training camp last year practice? And that's one of the things we was talking about, Benny. We was at training camp, and they did not hit each other one time. They were in full pass, and they did not hit. Can you imagine, man? Ain't no way. That would never happen.
Lomas, I told him, I say, I could have probably had a 25-year career if I played today's game, but it ain't no way, because look, me and Lomas, you and Glove used to be in the huddle together. Me and William, we called it that terror dome. You wasn't gonna come in between them hashes, and I wasn't gonna hit you.
Right.
I'm gonna put that egg right on your neck and drive my helmet right through you.
Right.
Now look, you know I was gonna have to go see the commissioner.
And the sad part about that also, hey, Benny, also the sad part is our head coach, well, he was our DB coach at our first year, but he was the one telling us to knock people in the mouth. So, I mean, that's your head coach telling you to knock somebody out. So, come on. It's just, ain't no way
How can you play football without hitting? Right. How can you play football without hitting, man? I'm telling you, man. They practice one day. Listen to this, Reverend Doctor. 16 padded practices for the whole year. For the whole year, 16 padded practices.
Lomas,
and they try
like 16.
Yes. Yes, for the whole year, Benny. Not. We would have did that in what, like 3 weeks? 3 weeks, less than a month. We would have been on.
That'll be 2 weeks of practice.
Thank you, Pat. The whole year.
So basically, they only allowed to put on pads once a week. Basically.
Yes.
But yet they want to.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a commercial break. I forgot. We're gonna take a. See, I love talking to y'all. I'm gonna take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Zodiac Vodka is an American-made, all-natural, gluten-free potato vodka. Only 2% of vodka is made from potatoes. We use regionally grown potatoes and water from the Snake River aquifer. We start with the best agriculture to make a superior product. It is rapidly growing as a bartender's choice drink. Go to ZodiacSpirits.com to find your cocktail. Remember, must be 21 years or older. Drink responsibly. ZodiacSpirits.com.
Many patients are often unsure where to go for treatment after a sports injury, car accident, or slip and fall. We here at the Boca Clinic are readily available 6 days a week to treat you by providing long-term relief through addressing the cause of the injury and not just treating the symptoms. Daily stress to the body causes the spine to misalign, resulting in poor posture and poor nerve flow. Dr. Klein provides a relaxing environment where the clinic focuses on strengthening and healing both muscle, soft tissue, and realigning the bones. We are located at 1601 Clintmore Road in Boca Raton. Call now, 561-988-1998.
His abilities as a dry cleaner are so undeniable, Dry Clean Only tags have his phone number printed on the back. Stubborn stains sometimes call him late at night just to apologize. His pickup and delivery service is so fast, his vans have pit crews. He is the most interesting dry cleaner in the world.
You don't always dry clean, but when you do, use A&T Dry Cleaners. Stay dirty, my friends.
Hey, I got one question, Benny.
Welcome back. I'm delighted to have Zodiac Vodka here in my living room. Well, I don't want to take a drink. I got a drink of my own here. Look. Hey, look, gentlemen, it's my birthday. He made a special drink. You see it's orange. I told him, that white stuff for them natives, they can have it. No. Everything normally has to be orange in my house.
Oh, really? Well, that's Gators. We orange and blue.
And I just want to know if your old roommate, if I can go on that online and use your credit card.
Drink right here. I know. Oh, strong. All right, I'm gonna take a bite of him right now. But see, he's talking that Florida State thing almost, and I don't even do them. Look, thank you for the Zodiac Vodka on my birthday. Look, don't do that.
There you go.
Don't do that. We don't do that. He better be glad I invited him. He's a Florida State guy. The meat, it runs deep, baby. See that right there? I wear it proudly on my chest. Proudly.
I see that. I see that too.
You're that proud on your chest, but you still accepting that vodka, though. I noticed that. Yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, William, you always got to know now. Don't turn down freebies now. Look, that's what comes to the show.
Right. Hey, he big time with commercials and all that, you know.
Hey. All right, look, we have to get our own little podcast going on. But look, they back there talking about, I didn't know you guys had so much to talk about. Boy, they just don't know.
Oh, it hadn't gotten started.
Right.
Yeah. But look, guys, during the commercial break, I was telling you, these guys are getting, I just saw, Kenny Halliday, when they get ready to pay this boy $7 million.
Mm-hmm.
And that is crazy. How much money? Remember me and you used to bother with Scott Mitchell? But Scott Mitchell got paid a whole lot of money to do nothing. These kids couldn't have played in our time. long as you think you're going to line up with somebody as an offensive lineman, he making $12 million, and you making 1.7, and he ain't blocking nobody.
I'm telling you.
Right.
Benny, they tackled. They just extended Taylor Decker. The Lions did. They just gave him a 5-year, $85 million. 5 for
5
8.
years.
No bowls yet. You know, he's going to be a good tackle, but again, a lot of times they getting paid off potential now. That's what it is. It's not what they've done. It's getting paid off what they think they're going to do. So that's the biggest difference I've seen between us and them, and the money, of course, the figures.
Well, you know what we should all hope for is that we should all talk to our parents and say, hey, why ain't y'all wait 20 years? Then we all be happy, you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Happy, bro.
William, I know that right. I tell my son, remember HB used to run around the locker room? HB made more money in 4 years than I made in a 10-year career. I mean, man, come on, man. And these kids, I go out there and I try to teach them a few things about football. But they don't listen to me. I'm old.
Man, Benny, my own son, listen to this. I was coaching in high school. So my son, I seen him do something wrong on the field. He come to the sideline. Hey, man, look, you need to do this, this, and this. That's going to help you.
Right.
Man, that nigga looked at me like I had 3 heads, right? So another coach come right behind me and basically say the same thing I just said. He gonna look at him talking about, yeah, you right, coach, you right. And I'm looking around like, wait a minute, man, I played in the league for 18 years. I know what I'm talking about. Man, true.
Yeah.
That's why
I have that struggle with college.
What is that?
I have that problem with my son playing college ball because, like you said, the game is so different. I talk up to him about tackling because, again, he listened to me when he was playing Little League and all that other stuff. But now, you got to tackle. You got to put your head around the back of them and grab them by the reins. I'm like, dude, do that stuff in practice, but in the game, you can't tackle like that. That ain't going to work.
Look,
So
that's what I see. Me personally, I know we have to go through those heads up trainings and all that right there. I go through that so I can get the certificate. But William, I still teach old school. I said, look, head across the bow, okay?
Yep.
When you put that X on that jugular vein and that head go across the bow, when you kill the head, the whole body dies.
The dead, right?
They can say all that new age stuff all they want to. But guys, it's a pleasure. William, me and Lomas on your next ALF challenge. I'm sorry that I missed jumping out the airplane.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to do a walk. It ain't going to be golf, Lomas, but we're setting. I got 2 things I got for y'all. We're going to do a walk in Lyman, where I'm from, May 15th. If y'all are able to come, that'd be awesome. I love for as many to come. It's only a mile and a half walk. And then we're going to have lunch afterwards. So if any of you guys can make it there. But more importantly, probably later in July, and I want to see both of y'all faces. I don't know if y'all saw what I did last weekend, but I did a skydiving in Moab. I jumped out of a plane, 11,000 feet. I jumped out of a plane. Yes, sir. And I'm doing another one. I'm setting up another one here in July. So come on, Benny. You gonna jump out of a plane with me?
No, I'm there. And look, we're gonna get Loma's big butt there too.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be supporting y'all from the ground. I'm gonna cheer y'all on. I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader down on the ground, watching y'all. Man, y'all jumping out of a perfectly good plane. Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. Hey, it really is cool. It really is cool. Oh my God, yes. Especially.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get my last sponsor in here. I am the sponsor. I'm the original Black Shiraz. But anybody that knows Benny Blaze, I drink Black Shiraz. Go and support Wines for Humanity. It's a great cause, and thank you. And I'll talk to you next week.
Anton Steinhardt, founder of Wines for Humanity, is proud to team with Black Shiraz partner and former NFL star Benny Blades to assist in his Benny Blades 36 Foundation in helping children with special needs. Go to winesforhumanity.com, look for the 3 20% off wine specials, make your selection, and use the code BB36F20. Please join the team through winesforhumanity.com or call Dana Lisa Torres at 561-445-7066. Thank you.
You've been listening to the 2-Minute Warning with Benny Blades. We hope you enjoyed this week's show. Tune in again next week for our next episode. You can follow the 2-Minute Warning on Benny Blades' Facebook page and share it with your friends. Mr. Blades, get ready.